Philosophical concepts are not relics of the past, but vital tools for navigating the complexities of our modern world. They provide individuals with the intellectual foundation to make ethically sound decisions, think critically, and engage meaningfully in both personal and societal contexts. In an age marked by change and uncertainty, the relevance of philosophy remains undeniably paramount.
Concept of language. Language is a system of signs used to facilitate communication within a society, and it relies on sounds as its physical support. It is generally considered an exclusively human institution, characterized by several fundamental aspects. First, it exists independently of the individuals who use it, possessing norms and rules that can be transmitted. In addition, language has the ability to generate a potentially infinite number of different statements from a limited set of signs. This is called its generative nature. Finally, it allows for metalinguistic reflection, that is, the ability to discuss about language itself. In addition to these essential characteristics, language fulfills various functions, such as communicating feelings, appealing to the emotion of the listener, even without sharing those emotions, structuring thought, artistic expression, reflection on language itself, and the emphatic function that consists of maintaining social contact, as in conversations without a specific purpose. However, the main function of language seems to be communication. Since Plato's Cratylus, the fundamental question has been to determine whether the correctness of language is natural or results only from a social convention. Plato argued that the name is a way to distinguish the essence of things, being both natural and conventional. Aristotle, on the other hand, emphasized the representative dimension of words, considering them as symbols of mental states. On interpretation. In the Middle Ages, language was sometimes seen as a tool of designation, sometimes as a means of meaning. In the Classical Age, the idea of a resemblance between words and things was gradually abandoned in favor of the interpretation of language as a conventional system. Hobbes, Locke, Hume, the rationalist trend, in particular Leibniz, asserted the cognitive function of language and envisaged the possibility of a universal language with a logical syntax to describe uniformly and with mathematical precision the whole of reality. During the 18th and 19th centuries, language was considered not only as a system of designation but also as an activity by which the speaker forms his or her thought. Hamann, Herder. Hegel affirmed that without words, thought remained in fermentation. Saussure's Linguistics introduced a new model by emphasizing the arbitrary aspect of the system of meaning. Words have a conceptual content, the signified, that manifests itself through a sound or written word, the signifier, whose meaning depends on its relations with the other signs in the system. Thus, a language is a series of differences of sounds combined with a series of conceptual differences. Course in General Linguistics. In today's world, philosophy, especially in the Anglo-Saxon tradition, focuses primarily on language. The goal is not only to understand its functioning but also to define the conditions for an authentic discourse. Some, following Wittgenstein, believe that a linguistic analysis can solve the main philosophical problems. Others consider language as a real action, such as Austin, How to Do Things with Words, or Searle. On the other hand, from a poetic perspective, language is sometimes perceived as the only way to access truth or being, as is the case with Heidegger.